Hello, and thank you for stopping by for your dose of inspiration. You will not be disappointed because I have a bunch of interesting reports and papers for you today, touching, of course, on climate change and the AfCFTA, since those are our current areas of focus, but also touching on water, artificial intelligence, and economics law. On economics law, I am highlighting the second volume of the African Journal of International Economic Law, which is an open access peer reviewed journal on international economics law, analyzing issues relating to Africa and the global south. This volume contains 5 lead articles that critically analyze 1. The use of digital technology by Africa's female farmers, 2. The IMF's debt sustainability assessment, 3. Inclusive trade and development laws and regulations, 4. The informal sector and the post-pandemic era of the fourth industrial revolution, and finally at 5, tax governance in Africa. Its future analysis discusses significant developments in international economics law on the African continent between 2020 and 2021. Its case note is an analysis of the findings of the World Trade Organization's panel report on Morocco's anti-dumping measures on school exercise books from Tunisia, as far as its WTO obligations are concerned. It also reviews 2 books on the governance of foreign direct investment in Zimbabwe and the second on money laundering in Africa. Next is a review of the Africa Water Vision for 2025, which was commissioned in 2000, and its influence on water governance with an emphasis on rural communities in Kenya. The article published in 2021 in the Journal of the World Water Council examines the progress towards achieving the Africa Water Vision after 2 decades, through the initiatives, government policies, and water strategies that have been implemented. It also analyzes the impact of the vision in the context of Kenya's rural population, noting that it remains difficult to meet international standards, both at the continental level and in Kenya. It recommends continued efforts to 1. Strengthen good governance in the water sector, 2. Address the financial challenges associated with expansion of the infrastructure, and 3. Developing decentralized approaches to water supply provision. My third recommendation is a publication by UNESCO designed to complement the efforts of secondary school educators teaching on climate change. The education guide acknowledges the challenges of imparting climate change knowledge to secondary school pupils, mainly because it covers a lot of topics. Therefore, this small volume was developed with reference to Africa to support the efforts by educational institutions to impart knowledge on climate change to students in secondary level education. In 4 parts, it covers what is happening, what could happen, what can we do, and the role of schools in climate change mitigation and adaptation. Recommendation number 4 presents the summary results of the AfCFTA Country Business Index for Angola, Cote d'Ivoire, Gabon, Kenya, Namibia, Nigeria, and South Africa. The AfCFTA Country Business Index is an initiative of the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa that aggregates the opinions of businesses in Africa and articulates them in an index that ranks countries by how well they are implementing the AfCFTA from a business's perspective. This edition found that businesses in the 7 reviewed countries appear to be mildly negative or neutral regarding the environment for investing and trading of goods across African borders. The report made the following recommendations. 1. Governments need to improve trade policy measures at the national and continental levels to remove tariff and non-tariff barriers. 2. Particular care must be given to provide favorable policies for women-owned businesses as they are most affected by tariff and non-tariff barriers. And 3. The administrative procedures for doing business must be simplified across Africa to enable the ease of doing business, such as easy access to information on rules of origin. My final recommendation is on artificial intelligence for agriculture, jointly produced by the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, FAO, and the International Telecommunication Union, as part of the E-Agriculture in Action series, created to raise awareness about existing AI applications in agriculture and to inspire stakeholders to develop and replicate new ones. This publication presents the reader with a collection of informative applications highlighting various ways AI is used in agriculture and offering valuable insights on the implementation process, success factors, and lessons learned. Among the AI initiatives featured are the Plantix application used in India and South Africa to assist farmers in automated detection of plant damage that occurs during crop promotion. There's also Plant Village Nuru, initially developed for education and awareness raising, but now used by cassava farmers in Kenya to find and cultivate healthy plants in farms affected by pests. And finally, the solutions support demand forecasting for chicken to minimize revenue risks for both farmers and distributors used in Nigeria. That rounds up my recommendations for this week. Stay safe, everyone. Goodbye.